Paddy Mcguinness exposes Harry's bad habits. Duke's increasingly fed up with hellish marriage. Prince Harry and Paddy Mcguinness locked lips during a wild night of partying, the TV presenter says. The Take Me Out and Top Gear host says the royal whipped his top off before they locked lips at a boozy soccer raid party in 2016. The bash was in June, just weeks before Harry met his future wife Meghan Markle. And Paddy joked that Harry was desperate to visit the island of Fernando's, the fictional holiday destination winning Take Me Out couples are sent to. Paddy wrote in his new autobiography My Lifey, to say we were dancing close was an understatement, our chests were touching. He asked me again if I could send him to Fernando's. He then proceeded to take my shirt off. So now I'm topless, a bottle of beer in each hand, dancing with Prince Harry. Paddy says that Harry then disappeared before returning with Jaeger bombs, with the pair downing shots before resuming their dance-off. He added, we finished dancing and while everyone was cheering, we embraced and he gave me a smacker on the lips. Harry then left the club, leaving the charity football players gobsmacked and agreeing that the prince is an absolute legend. Paddy says he'd arranged to meet Harry alongside soccer aid teammate Jack Whitehall at Jack's nightclub in Chelsea, West London. They were met there by a few other famous faces, including One Direction's Louis Tomlinson and Niall Horan, as well as former England manager Sam Allardyce. According to the book Finding Freedom, Harry and Meghan met in July 2016 when they were introduced by a mutual friend. That means that Paddy could have been the last person that Harry kissed before settling down with his future wife and mother of his 2 children. And Paddy says that the day after their wild night out, Harry sent a text to Bad Education star Jack to thank him for a fun evening and to ask how Paddy's head was. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are having the time of their lives in Hollywood. The Duchess of Sussex is worried that her husband would revert to his wild ways. No amount of stunts like delivering food parcels in LA with face masks on will bring back the kudos he once had as a full-time royal. Harry looks very thin, and whereas I would have put that down to giving up beer and getting fit, he now looks a bit cadaverous. It makes you wonder if he is quite stressed and is worrying himself thin, Dampier said. The royal expert is also convinced that Prince Harry is going through a wringer of emotions right now. Archie's dad is reportedly feeling helpless and isolated from the royal family. Prince Harry must also find himself in a strange place since he left his loved ones back in the United Kingdom. However, he is unable to make new friends in Los Angeles because of the coronavirus lockdown. A source claimed that Prince Harry wants to return home but his wife has not allowed him to. As such, Archie's dad is left with no other choice but to come up with an escape plan. Royal fans have been eager to see Prince Harry back in the UK. He's made a couple of fleeting visits, for the unveiling of the Princess Diana statue in September and earlier in the year for the funeral of his grandfather Prince Philip. But, royal expert Daniela Elza tells news.com.au, a third visit would mean bad news. If he were to return to the UK in the coming weeks or months, she says, it would be a sure sign that the royal family had very real fears for the health of Her Majesty the Queen. The Duke of Sussex is known to be a devoted grandson. When he speaks about the Queen his affection is clear. He spoke warmly about how she sent a waffle maker to him and Meghan for Christmas and added that she enjoys video calls with Archie and Lilibet.